Hey there everybody, it's Mecha Draco coming to you with another episode of Prey. So in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going into the guts. So as you guys have seen from the previous episode, and what I've decided I'm going to go and start doing on this one is I'm going to just do per section on anything. And I'm trying to do my best to do some detailed exploration as well as a detailed explanation as to what's going on. And I am talking... Thank you. Alright, so I'm just going to basically go through these things and give you some detailed exploration of it and try to explain a little bit of what everything is and try to determine if I can, because there are some things I myself might not know, so try to determine all the differences and like all the different secrets and other things like that, and we'll do some exploration and explanation as to exactly what it is that we're doing. Now, the guts is essentially a chute, cargo chute that goes from the best way I can explain it. Let me see if I can actually look at the map here and it'll actually show it to me. Nope, won't let it show it to me. Basically, the guts is it's basically a cargo thing that goes between the primary building and the arboretum. So you can go down here into this section, and then it basically allows you to go between two major sections without any major issues. It's supposed to be a direct access, so it just goes straight to it. But all right, so here we are at the guts. Let's see what we've got here to work with. Start off with, and let's obviously, of course, make sure we dunk some stuff. Laurel. And we got some emails, any secret codes? Nope. Always listen to the codes, codexes, and the audio files, and read emails and everything like that. Always do that as best you can, because they're always going to have information that you may or may not need for whatever it is that you're doing. You know, I really don't like keeping this around, but I realize why it's a good idea to keep it around, so I am going to keep them around. And we're going to eat some stuff, because I am actually dying of... Why not? Alcohol is actually good for getting rid of fear as well, so if you ever do actually encounter something that causes fear, which you'll be able to tell what fear is, trust me, you can utilize that to actually get rid of it if you wanted to. And I think it makes you immune to fear as well for the length of the time of the alcohol's effect. So, alright, so we are done with that. And it looks like we've got no cameras to tell us what's actually going on in there. However, I already know what's going to happen when we get in there. And real quick, actually, let's go ahead and turn this operator on if we can. Can we hack this? We can hack this. Hacking's one of the most... Oh, come on now. Hacking's one of the most useful of these things, because of the simple fact that you can do stuff like this. Boom!
New operator.
Always utilize the operators if you can. The operators are absolutely fantastic. Even if you're not at even if you're at low, like the way mine is. Mine's at 100 armor right now, so it's really not that important. Or it was only at like 80 armor, so it really wasn't important to get repairs. But even that could help out just a little bit in the long run. Now let's see what we've got here. EMP charge fabrications. Oh, look, I guess I didn't have to do that one, but that's fine. We have one that's sitting there always ready to go and prepared if we need to, because that'll probably remain safe. Like, that's not going to get raided by anything. This guy, however, may very well die at one point.
Operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
That's probably a bad assumption. And you know, he's not wrong. Let me see here. You know, did I just realize, did I actually get that? Hold on real quick. I feel like I may have missed. Yeah, I did. I totally forgot to get that one. I'm an idiot. Let me just make sure I've got everything else that's around here that I can get. And There's always little materials just laying around that you never know that was there, and then you end up finding out there was a freaking neuromod laying around that was like sitting just right there, and you don't even know it was there, or the neuromod fabrication thing is sitting right there, and you didn't even know it. And obviously, as you can see, this whole area section is pretty much purely 0G, so that's pretty cool. You get some fun with the 0G. In case you don't go outside much, you still get some fun with the 0G. Because this whole section, the whole section of Guts is in 0G, so I'm curious as to like if there's anything like worth going into out here. I've never actually, like, I didn't do a whole lot of exploration when I went into this section the last time. I mostly just ran through it because I was like, this is creepy. Oh, here we go. And these are really hard to get. Those are really, really hard to get. That poor operator. I never knew what hit him. Now, they're really not, these guys are not really that difficult to fight. These guys they're more difficult than a lot of people make them out to be. Let me just try and see if I can't analyze one of these things. This one should stand still.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Alright, and then let's go ahead and get down. And we only need to scan one of these.
Research complete.
Okay. Now, how you deal with these? How do you deal with these? Well, there's essentially 3 different ways to deal with them, I'd say. You can just pop them. That's the easiest way to deal with them, is to just pop them. And from afar. If you've got like tons of extra ammunition like the way I do, with like the pistol and everything, you can pretty much just boop, boosh, and pop. It pops them. And you can get like a whole bunch of them together, and they'll just start popping each other, and it's pretty easy to deal with them. You just gotta be really careful and precise with your shots. If you've upgraded your accuracy on your pistol or anything like that a whole bunch, then you should be able to do it as well. I'm trying to see if I can't find the other method to do this with. Now, the other method to deal with these guys is to just go by them, just sneak past them. As you can see, there is, oh crap. Let's see if I can scan any of those. Nope, didn't think so. As you can see, that actually kind of gives you one of the other ways that you can deal with it. It's not really the easiest way to deal with it, but it is a way to deal with it. You can, as you can see, there's lots of these little flame things around. You could shoot the flame things if you wanted to, and have it just hit those things, and it would kill them. But some of them, obviously, like these guys, are not anywhere remotely close to... I have no idea where this one's at. Okay, there it is. Also, why is there a... the cystoids, I think that's what they're called, cystoids, yeah. The cystoids do, in fact, actually cause radiation damage, so do be wary of that. They're also super attracted to radiation, so if you find something with radiation on it... I'm a little curious as to what this is. Emission dampening coil. I feel like I should be able to, like, plug that into something and it do something for me. But I'm not going to worry about that. Now, here is the other primary method of taking these guys out. This is my personal favorite way of taking them out. This is probably the easiest way to take them out. If you have leverage at all, you should be able to do this pretty easily. Boom, and they don't even pop. They won't even pop out their cystoids, and you don't even have to worry about them. So it just pops them immediately. So that's my personal preference when it comes to dealing with these guys. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Obviously, there's many other ways to get around them. Like I said, you can sneak past these guys just fine. Like actually. Let me see down here. I think there is an opening. No, not over in this section, unfortunately. I thought there was an opening over here that you're allowed to go through, but I think there's an opening on the other end that allows you to come down here so that you can get this stuff. If I can't already just get this myself. Can I? I can't just grab this through here? Darn it. But as you can see, you can still essentially sneak past them. I mean, it's like there's one up there somewhere, so you just come this way, and then actually you go up this way, and you can sneak around from that way. Now let's see if there's any more of those explosive barrels, because that's my like I said, that's my personal preference when it comes to dealing with these guys. If I have to deal with them at all, I would like to preferably deal with them that way. If I do also shoot, I do also occasionally shoot at them, like just the pop them and then shoot them and then leave it at that. But that can waste a lot of ammunition, and I prefer not to waste too much ammunition if I can avoid it. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, there's stuffing right there, so I kind of want to get to that. Well, the question is whether or not I can find me like an oxygen tank or something like that that I can use to get the rest of these. There's an operator. You could use the Q-beam against them, but it doesn't really do anything. It's almost it's kind of pointless to use the Q-beam because the Q-beam will do the same thing as the pistol will do. So it's better not to waste your Q-beam ammo on it as well. In case you guys are aware of what the Q-beam is, I don't actually own the Q-beam right now, which is an unfortunate thing because I kind of wish I had one. I do, however, know where one is coming up here fairly soon, so I should be able to grab it. I'll actually, you know what, just for sake of testing, we're going to go ahead and test that out ourselves. Okay, so that wasn't half bad, actually. It didn't really work the way I was expecting it to. It actually engaged them. They went after the grenade, and then after that, they killed them. So, as you can see, it wasn't probably the best use of a recycler grenade, but, you know, unfortunately, there's not really many explosives around here. I feel like I remember there being more explosives. So, we'll go ahead and do the other testing so I can show you guys out how to do the rest of this stuff. Oh, you know what? That is an oxygen tank, isn't it? I think that is, actually. Yes, it is. Let's see if oh, crap. Okay, the good thing is these guys don't usually... Oh, come on. Please, come back over here. Oh, come on. Really? I hate these things. I hate them for that very reason. You know, hold on. Because they bounce around each other and they block your scan. Come on. Okay. Now, I'll see them bunch up a little bit. Okay. Now, when they explode, they'll hurt each other, but they only do a slight amount of damage when they explode like that, so they won't hurt each other a lot. But once you hit them once you kill a couple of them, they'll actually explode on each other. Boosh, see, there you go. We got like 2 of them there. And sometimes you can shoot something that has a little bit more like radioactivity or something like that on it. And it will actually go after those things and it'll just explode. Like, I think one of the things you can do, and this is, I'm not 100% sure on this one. This is something I never really got a chance to try, but it is something I would like to try. Also, speaking of, where did that body go? Because I know I blew things up, but I'm pretty sure bodies don't blow up. There you are. Like, I'm pretty sure bodies don't explode. Ooh, Kim, don't forget to lock the door on your way out. The code is 1848. Anders. Maintenance tunnel. Okay, so we got this cleared out for the... Oh, geez, ow, geez, ow, geez, ow, geez. Ow. Unfortunately, these guys do also cause that a lot, especially if you throw explosives at them. Obviously, you're going to cause some leakages. I'm not sure if I can get through, if this is the maintenance hatch or not. Yeah, this is. There is 2 ways to do this. You don't have to actually go through that. If you don't want to, you can go through here. If you would like to do so. There's some special stuff actually there if you want, so I'm going to go down this way as well anyways. I like to go full exploration. See, other things down here. I'm not really sure what this all is. Burnt circuit board and just... okay, it's just a burnt circuit board. Okay. We're going to get this out because I'm pretty sure we're going to have some activity here that might want my attention. There's something that I noticed about fighting these things once before that I'm trying to see if I can't test out, and I'm not really 100% sure how to test out. These guys are getting closer. Damn it. They're really hard to hit when they're moving around like this. Okay, good. Alright, now, what I wanted to test, and I'm not sure there's anything in here that I can use explicitly that will do it for me. Or at least anything close to where I'm at. You can sneak down through the bottom part here on this section of this, so if you wanted to, you could sneak to the other side, but it doesn't really get you very far. Let's see here. Okay, well, there is a medkit right there, and there's a cystoid right there, and there's also a little item right here that I would like to see if I can't chuck at him. Effectively, what it is that I'm trying to find out is if I can just chuck a regular item at him. And hold on a second, what was that called? Okay, it's just a regular item. So boosh, and okay, so that does work. So you can actually throw any item at them. That was something I actually I kind of noticed from before. And I didn't know for sure if this was actually how it worked or not. And what they'll do is they'll go chase after the item that you just threw. And because you threw it and it had all that motion and such, they'll go looking for it. Boosh. I don't know if I just blew that or if that was already blown. Okay, is there any other items in here? Let's see if there's anything else in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, there's a good thing is there's another oxygen thing right here that we can use. And there's a whole bunch of guys right here that we can use them on. Oh, well, that sucks. But that's okay. We'll try to see if we can't maybe get this thing to do what we were just doing. Let's see, there's that item we threw before. See if we can get them to chase after it. Sweet, they did. Oh. Awesome. Okay, so that's actually another way to do it. I did not know that you could actually do that, but that is definitely a way to do it. If you just find some random items on the ground, laying around, floating around, just pick them up and throw them at them, and they'll just go after it. Now, you have to fight cystoids in non-gravity areas as well. They obviously are much more dangerous in the 0G sections. Obviously, you can probably assume, just because of the fact that they can move around so much more freely. But they are still dangerous, obviously, when in gravity. And let's not go that way. Well, just because I don't want to waste the repair nodes. Plus, who knows what's on the other end of it. And let's see what's on the other end of here. I mean, it's not like I'm going to come back here for any reason at all, ever. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, look, an operator. But it doesn't look like there's any more stuff out here. Ouch! I don't know what the hell that was.
Morgan, steady. That pulse hit your suit systems pretty hard. It came from the substation ahead. There's a magnetosphere around Talos 1 that keeps the sun from cooking your insides. I'll be fine.
Might as well repair. I think I remember what this is. Oh, yes, yes. I remember what this is. Okay. Let me go ahead and explore around a little bit. Gather up the things. Aw, this looks like it was a love note. You find it like the flowers. Next time we meet down here, let's wait until we're out of microgravity before opening the champagne, or not. Huh. Interesting. That's really sad. You know, one of the worst parts about it, I think, is that they show such a connection to, like, all these people. They really try to let you know that all these people were people, you know? They try to really, you know, make you have that idea that these were people that were alive, had lives, they loved each other, they had loved ones, and they're all dead. Like, almost all of them are dead. There's a couple of them that are alive. There's actually a good chunk of them that are alive, but considering the fact that there's only, like, you know, maybe a small handful that are alive in comparison to the hundreds and hundreds of people that were on board this ship to begin with, it's kind of ridiculous. You know, I know how you get into those things now, but I hate that that's the only way to get into some of these things. Like, there's only really one way to get in here, and unfortunately I can't get in there because I'm going purity. Because I can't even explode nothing to get in there. Okay, let's see here. And here's where the pulse comes from. Right, and there you are. Let's just make sure I've got everything I need here. Okay. And just because...
He's dead.
Whoa, what? Who's dead?
Anders. I tried to
Okay.
call security. I tried
See, here's
Medical team?
some of that.
Dead, Langley.
Right. Laurel, take a deep breath. Tell me what happened.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anders went into the mag chamber to test one of the coils that's been flaking on us. I don't know what happened exactly, but there was a pulse. I think it cooked him in his suit.
God, I'm so sorry, Laurel.
Right.
Can you get
See, look at that. And that makes those so much easier to fight.
Listen, just sit tight. Don't go into that chamber. I'm gonna find Chief Elizari. We'll get a security team your way ASAP.
Come on. Are you going to explode on me or not? I'm waiting for it to explode. I didn't hear it go off. Did it go off, people? I think I might have heard it go off, and I didn't hear it actually go off.
Warning. Plasma
Okay, there it
shockwave
is.
Imminent.
Waiting for that. That's what I was waiting for.
Warning. Seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boosh. Alright. Now, there's a guy floating around in here, and I try to get in here as quick as I can, because he gets thrown around a lot if you don't hurry it up. So you got to get to him as quick as possible. And if you don't know where he's at, you can use the detector. It'll actually detect where he's at and everything like that, and so you can just go in there, you'll know exactly where he's at, and you just run right in. But I always forget that he's around, or that that's even there. Oops.
Warning. Plasma shockwave imminent. Warning. Seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Baboosh. Okay. The plasma shockwaves would actually have damaged these guys as well, so could have waited probably. And just let the shockwave kill them off, but eh. Now, there is obviously some secrets in this room. Behind this door, there's actually a science operator. If you have PsyOps issues and stuff like that, you can. But the biggest thing is he's only a one-time use. After he gets out of here, he pretty much gets hit by that and he's dead.
Warning. Plasma shockwave imminent.
And let's see what we got here. Okay. Then we go through our emails here.
Seek shelter.
Okay.
Plasma shockwave in 5,
Weapon upgrade.
4, 3,
The Black Box Project.
1.
Right, and I know where he's at. He's actually not that far. And then let's see here. Magnetosphere. Now, this is the secret. If you can gain access to this terminal, watch this. Emergency supplies, grant access. Right there. See right there? It's opening up for you. And it's got quite a bit of stuff actually in there. So I'm going to try and get my ass up there. Not die, of course, to the fire. I'm going to have to wait for it to explode one more time. And hopefully none of that stuff doesn't. Now, another thing you can do is you can shut this down for like a few seconds.
Warning. Seek shelter. Plasma shockwave in 5.
That terminal allows you to also shut off this thing.
2, 1.
Microgravity detected.
But I don't really need it to be shut off. I just need to get over here pretty quickly. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, I might be in trouble now. Okay, that was all of it. And there's not a whole lot of supplies there. But there is stuff there, and it's useful. And there's a chipset usually there, so let's go and check out what chipsets we just got. Oh, okay, sweet. We got some thermal shielding. We got the reduces damage sustained while sliding and increases our system. Oh, I love this one. This one's really good. If it's really super useful, especially when you actually add in another one that we can find here later. That's really nice, and I think I'll go ahead and grab that because who doesn't love resistance to fire? But yeah, that's what I like about the glide. The glide actually gives you an extra boost in speed, allows you to glide a little bit farther. Like, check that out. That's awesome. And that, look at that. Obviously, this EMP is not going to do any damage to you, so you don't have to really worry too much about it. I'm actually a little surprised that Science Operator is still alive. I'm not really entirely sure how, but whatever. I wish I could gain access to this. Like, there's no other way to gain access to this as far as I'm aware of, anyways. At least as far as I'm aware of. If anybody does know of other ways to access these types of things, please let me know. But as far as I'm aware of, the only way to access this is through mimicry. You would mimic something like this, and then you would scooch through the bottom of this, and then you would just come out on the other end. But obviously, of course, I can't do that because I don't have that skill, nor am I going to get it. So, and that's not to say that you couldn't just get it. Like, if you aren't really too concerned about playing Purity or otherwise, you can just get it and get like 1 or 2 mimic mods, or you can get 1 or 2 mods that allow you to do stuff like that. Like, you can get the mimic mod, or you could get the let me see what else is there. The Psy Blast mod. You can get like the Kinetic Blast. You could probably get 1 or 2 of these things and be okay, and not actually be hit by the actual like turrets and such, because the turrets are your main issue, and if the turrets come after you, then that's when you're going to be in trouble. But you don't really have to necessarily worry about them if you have like only just 1 or 2 mods from that section. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now we're finding the coral for the first time.
What's happening? Don't let them do this to you.
Interesting. That leads a little bit, that part right there leads a little bit more into the actual end storyline that has to go with all of this, and I'm really actually quite surprised by the story itself. It's very weird. It's weird.
Researchers called it coral.
You know what? I could use the repair.
It's never spread outside the containment cylinder.
Now, there is a lot of stuff in this section. There's actually a lot of stuff in this section. There's the cargo bay, which you want to go to the cargo bay at some point. There is a whole lot of stuff. There's so much stuff actually out here. But I'm not going to get into everything because this is the guts and everything, but I don't want to get into all of it because there's more sections that I'll have to get to later. Lots of radioactive material like that. So if you are near it, oh, that is actually another way to deal with the cystoids. Sometimes the cystoids will just go straight after radioactive material for some reason. I don't entirely understand why that is. I'm not going to complain. If you just like take your pistol out and shoot it, it will just for some reason attract them. I don't know why. Which is kind of where I got the idea before that they would just go after moving objects, but I wasn't sure. And let me see if I can find the guy that I'm looking for here. It's a dead body that is right around here, I think. Let me see if I can't use this oxygen tank to blow open some of these guys'. Let's go with that middle section right there. Boosh. And then we should be able to just shoot that. And then they'll go after it. See? Right, see, look at that. They just went right after it. See, that was what I was talking about before. Like, I was thinking that was what it was. That's what I did originally before, is that I shot something, it started moving, and they all went after it. So I thought, oh, well, they must go after stuff. I thought that it was just the radioactive material that they were going after. But then I realized later on that perhaps maybe it wasn't just the radioactive material they were going after. Perhaps it was something else. Now, it might be over here. I'm trying to look at all the different sections, because there is actually a dead body here that I want to find. But I can't quite remember exactly where it's at. Oh, but this is some extra supplies. Now, always look in the nook and crannies. Always look in the nook and crannies. You never know what you might be missing. Obviously can't go... Oh, I think there he is. That's the dead body I was looking for. Now, you remember that little objective we got a little not too long ago? Called the black box objective? Yeah, well, that's where that's what that is right there. That dead body leads right to him. That's what we're effectively looking for, is that dead body right there. I don't want to get too close to that radioactive material. Now, luckily, I have plenty of rads. Rad-aids. I think that's what it's called, rad-aids. Yeah, that's right. I got AIDS from radiation. I don't... where the hell is it? Oh, there they are. Anti-rads. Okay. Yeah, those just clear out your radiation poisoning if you get it. So always have those available if you can. Let me just go ahead and shoot this. Oh, hey, look at that. I just shot one, and that helps. I mean, that works. Sometimes you can just shoot one of them, and it will kill literally all of them. I don't know why, but it works. I think he's got a Q-beam. Yes, he's got a Q-beam. Hooray. And I've got, like, no ammunition for this. And I totally want to upgrade this thing like a bitch.
I got a security request saying to... It's not funny, asshole. You know what's not funny? Taking credit for my design. That's what this is about?
Effectively, from what I can tell, he is the one who actually created the Q-beam. And then Lane Carpenter, I guess, is the one who like stole the design for it, I guess.
But is this a big sting operation, Josh? You gonna hand me over to the DA? You're so pathetic. I'm done here. Josh,
now,
what are you doing? Let's just see how good my calculations are.
Ooh, okay. Now, here's the reason why you want the Q-beam. Now, can I record him, please? I'd like to actually scan him. I don't want to get hit by... Also, be careful of these railings. They can hit you, and they can kill you. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. What the hell? Why aren't you recording this? This is one of those things I can't stand.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, it hurt. Only a little bit, but yeah, do watch out for that thing that comes flying through here. That thing will kill you if it hits you. I don't know if it's just because I'm too far away from it, or if it's... Okay, maybe it's just because I was too far away.
Scan complete.
Okay, now let's go on ahead and get out the Q-beam real quick, actually. Let me go on ahead and look at something. The Q-beam is really, really strong, but it is a really super costly, really super costly when it comes to the overall, like, expenditures on how much it, like, damage it does and how much it costs on ammunition. You don't really get a lot of ammunition for this weapon, and to create the ammunition is pretty expensive, so you do want to be a little careful on how much you're spending, how much you're doing, and when it comes to upgrading, that comes a little bit weirdly as well, because the power is important, yes, but so is firing time. Because firing time allows you to fire the weapon for longer, meaning that the amount of ammunition you're using actually is lasting longer. So you can effectively make your ammunition last longer than if you did it the other way around. So I like to upgrade this first, and I like to max it out first, because as you can see, you can get it all the way up to 10 seconds. It was just doubling your time. Now, I understand that there's other upgrades I could have gone for with like with this, or with even any of my other weapons, essentially. But the science upgrade that I like to focus on first, let me look at my neuromods. The engineering, this upgrade right here, that only really affects the glue cannon and the Q-beam, so it doesn't really affect any of the other guns. Like, I can't upgrade these weapons any further than the level 1. So there's really no reason for me to focus on those. In fact, actually, I'm going to dismantle you. I also don't like to upgrade my pistol right away, because there is a gun later on in the game that's actually a golden version of the pistol, and I like that one more because it's actually a better gun overall. So let me go ahead and get that Q-beam out now that I've got that upgrade, and we should be able to hit him from here. Ah, come on, don't run away. Why are you running away? And I don't think I can hack these, right? Oh, I can hack them. Huh. I didn't know I could hack these. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's a technopath. Oh, tech. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Let me see if I can... You know what? Let's let go of that first. Let's go ahead and analyze you. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Look at him go. Look at that operator go. Look at him be a boss. Oh, jeez. That could go bad. Did I not? Oh, yeah, that's right. I could not analyze the other one. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. 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 Stay away from me. You cystoid scum! No. Also, how much damage is this thing doing to that? Is it just gonna kill it? I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. He just decided to come after me. Whoa! Holy crap. Ah, got him. Okay. We got the Weaver. Wasted a little bit of our ammunition for our thing, but we're good, I think. I'm really actually happy that I can get those now. I didn't know I could do that. Because I like hacking the operators. The operators are kind of brutal. And there's a military operator later on that you get that are pretty cool. And I love hacking those because those guys can really be brutal. And yes, you could use these against him if you wanted to. The issue, of course, is that with these technopaths, the way they tend to work... Oh, wait, real quick. Where did he go? Oh, my gosh, he got him! Oh, I let myself get hurt. But did he die in the process? Where'd my little guy go? Oh, I think he's dead. Oh, no. My little buddy's dead. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Thank you, man, though. You killed the technopath for me. Like, he didn't even put up a fight, man. You're awesome. Where'd that Weaver go? Okay, there he is. I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up the Weaver stuff. Yep, I didn't. Ah, that sucks that we lost our little buddy. But it's okay. We'll survive. Huh. Shuttle fuel storage. I don't remember this.
Null gravity detected.
Huh, let me throw something in there. There we go. And clear that out. And get that. Yeah, so not much really in here. Oh, look, an upgrade kit. Which we can just use, actually. See, this is one of those things I kind of wish it would do. And then I bet you money that there's stuff not stacking. No, okay, everything's stacking. My bad. But we can still use this. Now, the question would be, would we want to just go on ahead and upgrade this? Yeah, why not? Why not? I wasn't even thinking. I just did it. But that way, this way, we use it, and we have as much ammunition as we can with that particular weapon. Actually, let me go on ahead and whip it out real quick and reload it. Don't whip it out, man. Don't whip it out. But this way, you can fire this weapon for a full solid 10 seconds on a single reload instead of having to worry about reloading it multiple times. Ooh. See, now that's a thermal. See, thermal phantom. They are brutal. They're completely immune to fire. However, nothing is immune to the Q-beam. Absolutely nothing is immune to the Q-beam. So, if you have a Q-beam and you're actually pretty good at it... Oh, there's a mimic over there, too. I might just try to see if I can't shoot him from here. Ouch.
Vital signs critical.
Okay, watch out. Okay, we're going to eat the rest of my food here. Bring it up to there. I like to just save my medkit. I don't know why I like to save my medkits. I've got like 20 of them. I don't know why I like to save medkits. I think I like to do it because I like to keep myself in a reasonable level of... What level? I didn't put these as a number, did I? No, it's at 0. My bad. 0. So let's go ahead and reload it. See, that only took 50% of my ammunition to actually do that with. To kill one of those things with. What's over here, out of curiosity? Huh. And this goes into the shuttle bay, which we can't go into the shuttle bay, which is fine. But that's a recycler and a fabricator is down there, so that's good. And there's a little build. I've never actually been in this section here, so this is new for me too. Now, as we know, there's a mimic over there. Let's see, there's another mimic there. That kind of looks obvious, to be honest with you. Any other mimics? Oh, there's definitely other mimics. Huh. Maybe we should shoot some of these things. Boosh. Okay. And I don't know if there's any others. It doesn't look like there might be. But... you never know. I'm gonna keep my trusty handy-dandy... my handy-dandy wrench. You know, I really think they kind of wanted to do with the wrench, not gonna lie. I kind of feel like they wanted to make the wrench a little bit like the crowbar. Because the crowbar is one of the weapons. It's like an iconic weapon for Half-Life 2. And I'm not going to lie. The wrench is a really, really super useful item. Oh, hey, operator. How you doing? I'd love to see like a technopath just come down here all of a sudden and take it and capture it and turn it into a evil demon of destruction. I'd be like, oh no, my buddy. All the operators are my buddies. Let's see here. And I don't think there's any more mimics around, but we're just going to keep this on just to be on the safe side. Alright, now there's no more mimics. We've searched this out already, so we're good. Alright, so this was probably a way to sneak down here if you wanted to. Obviously, we got to repair this, but we've also got to turn the power back on, so I got to find the power. Okay, is this the power? Yes, this is the power. This isn't going to shock me as soon as I hit it, is it? Okay, that's what's going to shock me right there. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. I got more than enough repairing parts here. Boosh. So we get that. I really wish I had an upgrade on my repair, because I could... Hold on. Can I upgrade my repair just so I don't waste too much of these repair things? Because it does improve the amount of parts that you use when it comes to things. Oh, yes, I can. Sweet. Thank God. Okay, awesome. This way it doesn't use up as many parts. I kind of feel like I should have done that before. But oh well. Stuff happens. Let's see. We got emails. Okay. And let's get these parts here. So this is cool. Like, this is all good. Now, this is obviously a section that can be really run effectively two different ways. You really have to have engineering in order to get anywhere with this. Like, pretty obviously. But I don't... Oh, yeah, I did get one. But pretty obviously, you do need to have... Oh, wait. Okay. I'm sure one of them would have already attacked me if there was one in here. Ooh, 3 neuromods. Not half bad. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious that the oh, I would not have wanted to, like, accidentally set this thing on fire. What would have happened? I wonder. Like, would this whole thing just gone up? You know what I mean? Let's see. And that was everything, I think, in this section. So you obviously need to have power to out most of this, but you also obviously need to have repair. At least repair 1 in order to actually repair these things. So you really can't. This is right one of those sections. It's like it's really only useful if you go here with repair. So let's go ahead and do some recycling and some converting. I'll go ahead and skip ahead of that. All right, so we were able to make a few more neuromods. Looks like we were able to make about 6 new neuromods. So that brings us up to about 9 in total, which gives us access to a couple more upgrades if we want to go on ahead and do that. Now, the question would be is where do we want to go with those upgrades? Because I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of stuff we could do here, and it would be really, really useful. Leverage would be good, because if we get leverage, then that means we have access to, you know, some of the... we gain access to basically have some sections that are locked off because it's purely locked off because you only can get into it using leverage, or some of these other morph mods, which we're not going to be using, obviously. And then there's obviously, of course, the upgrades for here. Those are always useful. And then, of course, there's obviously the suit modification mods. That would be useful. Because that would allow me to actually have more installations of the mods and increase the overall inventory size just a little bit more, so I can carry just a little bit more. But I haven't really been hitting any issues with, you know, with having inventory space yet, so I'm not really concerned about that, at least yet, anyways. And I don't really have any urge to get any of the further security stuff, and other than maybe this, which I could totally do, but I'm not sure. Hacking 4 would be also really useful because there are some places out here that are definitely hacking 4 worthy, but I don't know, you know what I mean? And leverage 3 would also, like I said, still be good, so I don't know. I'm kind of thinking what I might do is I might do something like this, get conditioning first, or going ahead and get, basically what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to get hacking, and then I'm going to get conditioning. So that way I even it out to a good one. Because that seems like it would be the reasonable way. Because conditioning is going to open it up for this section. And we can start having more options to look at here later on. Because these will be something that we'll be getting later on in the game. And they'll become really super useful as we go along. I mean, this outright, just in general, these can be really, really useful. Because they increase your health by so much. This increases your overall stamina. And this really increases your speeds. When it comes to like moving around, so that can be really useful as well. But also, of course, the getting like the stealth speeds and other things like that would be useful as well. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with hacking 4, and then we're gonna go with conditioning because that will increase my move speed. It'll add my health up to 115 because that's just an extra health, and it'll increase my stamina just by a little bit more. So I do things just a little bit faster, and I'm moving around a little bit quicker, and everything else. So, you know, it's just a little bit better. Pretty sure there's another one down here, another technopath and other things like that. Let me go on ahead and just explore this real quick. I must have already looked at this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is. Ah, crap.
Radiation poisoning detected.
That's
Seek
okay.
Medical attention.
All that really does, it doesn't really hurt you that much if you get that. It just makes you slow down a little bit and affects some of your movements, and you stumble a little. So it's not really comfortable to have that be going on, but you can. It's not hard. It's not really that big of a deal either. Let me see here. Oh shit, it's Weaver. Let's go ahead and analyze you, because why not? Oh, come on, really? I understand. You want me dead. Ouch.
Scan complete. Psionic output.
I hate these things. I'm not gonna lie. The Weavers are the ones I hate the most because of the fact that they throw those things at you. Because the Q-beam is the easiest weapon to use against him because it won't... Because it can't really get away from it. Let's try to avoid those if we can. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You can't get away from me. Alright, let's clear those out so that way for any reason I have to come back this way or something else, I can just deal with them. And I know exactly what I'm going to do to clear them. Because it's always my favorite way, and it seems just to be the easiest way to do it, so might as well. And shadoosh, badoosh, all of them dead. No cystoids to even have to deal with. Because that's where kind of my issue with throwing something just randomly at them, is that it might not, the cystoids might not get attracted to it, so they might not even go after it.
The power plant has been compromised. I repeat, the power plant has been compromised. It's about time, Sam.
Chief, I'm not a comm tech. I'm doing the best I can.
Micah, this is Security Chief Elazar. Can you hear me? Sarah? Yes, I can hear you. Been trying to patch into the PA. My team's in the cargo bay, and those things are in here too. They're crawling all over the station. Check everything around you. Hit it with a wrench.
Check the wrench first.
Sam, he's right. These things... Smash every freestanding thing and see if it comes back at you. Get to a
Those are
secure
weird
area.
looking. Like, those are supposed to be eels, you know what I mean? But look at that. That doesn't look like an eel. Does that look like an eel that you've ever seen? I don't know if I've ever seen no eels like that.
Heading there now. I can load myself in. Are you okay? I'm just catching my breath. Sarah, can you tell me what happened? Micah, get safe, then call.
The fact that they're talking over the intercom is the weird part to me. Like, can we just talk over the intercom so that everybody in the entire building can hear us?
Null gravity detected.
Alright, we're at the Arboretum finally. Alright. More eels. This is just weird. They just don't look like eels to me. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. A Typhon lure would probably work really well against those things, wouldn't it? Huh. I'm kind of considering that. I'll try to test that out the next time I have an opportunity to. Alright guys, well that's going to basically be the end of this video here. That was pretty much the guts as it was. There's not really much else I can do in there. Now there is of course the cargo bay. You'd more than likely want to check that out. The cargo bay is pretty cool. There's a quest to go into that through the guts. There's also probably a couple of other things I'm sure I've missed because I do some exploration. I try my best to do as much as I can, but let's face it, there's got to be something I probably missed in there. So if you guys find anything, feel free to leave the comments in the comments about it in the box below, so we can go ahead and check that out maybe next time. If we ever try to run through here again. Next episode, we're going to be going in through the Arboretum. So we'll be trying to do some of that stuff. We'll probably go into the crew quarters as well, since that is part of the Arboretum. So keep your eyes open for that. If you guys are keeping up with Markiplier's playthrough, he has already gone through the crew quarters, but maybe we can do a little bit of a better job than he did when he ran through. So hopefully you guys certainly enjoyed this video, and you guys know what to do if you did. Hit that like button, hit that share button if you really loved it, hit that subscribe button, and of course, as always guys, good luck out there, and don't forget to have fun.